Hey Audacious Beast, welcome back to my channel. My name is Scottyallenday. Well, today, actually it was yesterday, I actually changed jobs. I went from driving the big old charter buses, and now I'm driving the airport parking buses, so most of my vlogs are not going to be on my big old charter bus anymore. But I've learned quite a bit within the first 8 hours of this certain position that most companies need to start changing in order to basically streamline and detoxify the workplace. And it shows how far behind we are in the rat race. I mean, we are literally falling behind and not even knowing it. Our technology has advanced so quickly that there's a lot of unnecessary work that is being done in the workplace. And one of the big things that I'm seeing is, well, it's paperwork. It's ridiculous. I sat down with my trainer the other day, and she was pulling out a folder of another trainee, and the folder was this thick full of paper. And I sat there and I said, wow, I said, you know, wouldn't it be easier and more beneficial if this stuff was done online? If this stuff was just done on a tablet? I mean, you'd have like maybe, 1 meg of paperwork on a tablet and you'd be able to find it within seconds. But, you know, companies are companies, but it doesn't make any sense. And then, well, when I was getting on the bus, I mean, we had to manually count how many passengers we get on the bus. And I'm like, wow. So we have to keep a tally log, but there's other buses that have, you know, counters as you get on the bus, and it counts people for you. I said, okay. And then now we also have additional paperwork for after the shift of what incidences happened. And I'm like, the power in a pen. So I got to talking to a few other people that are in a few other areas of the service industry, and they're all saying the same thing. There's just a huge amount of additional unnecessary work. I mean, it's just like my pre-trip and post-trip. Everything is written down. When it should be just as easy as, okay, it's my pre-trip, and I just go around with the tablet and push, and then I put the damage record down, and then the next day when the next person comes in, they can confirm it, and then the third time that somebody does it, it's already showing. Really simple. It's just like my other job, which I had to log into a electronic logging device every single day. And I had to keep track of when I was on duty, off duty, driving, that sort of thing, just so that I don't go over my hours of service. But a lot of that stuff should be easy enough to be done just automatically. You just punch in your employee number and it does the rest of it for you. It keeps the errors down. But I don't see that. It's just a never-ending trail of paperwork. And I talked with another guy that's a friend of mine, and he's a truck driver, and he said, yeah, he said he has to keep a banker box in his truck of all the paperwork that he has for all of his loads and where he's been and where he's gone, and then once he gets close to the office, he'll dump the box at the office. Even though he's already scanned it and sent it in, he's just going to make sure so that he gets paid. It's not in there electronically. He has to fax it in. So the company is behind as well. And I'm sitting here saying, wait a minute. How come we're not advancing into the future? Instead, we're actually going backwards when it just doesn't make sense. I want to know if there's anybody out there that's in a streamlined electronics-minded company that could function even if the Wi-Fi is out, that could function even if the power's out, because everything is sat in stone with the tablets. I mean, we have power packs. We have power packs where we can plug a tablet in and we can operate it for 5 hours off of one charge. So you really don't need that, but in order for you to be able to charge a credit card, you have to be able to get access to Wi-Fi. But in the same sense, we also have PayPal, we have WhatsApp, we have all these other things that people can access through their phone and make a payment. So if the power goes out in the store and then the backup lights come on, should the store still be able to function properly, even though the resources on the outside are down? But it just doesn't make any sense. So I just wanted to get that out, because just the amount of paperwork, the amount of manual work that needs to be done, if it's reduced even more, if you can make it smaller and less stressful, could that possibly detoxify the workplace? Could that be a way that we could get rid of micromanagement? That's the big one. I mean, a micromanager basically fixed the paperwork that the employee screwed up. So if they're there to fix the paperwork that the employee screws up, and you have a program that automatically does it for you, does that allow you to get rid of the micromanager position? I would say yeah. And if you get rid of the micromanager position because of the person that is on a power trip because he is a manager disappears, would some of these toxic work environments vanish as well? So I was driving to work this morning and I saw it, and all of a sudden it just hit me. If we could possibly streamline, could we possibly detoxify the workplace in the same sense, make the job a little bit easier, and maybe retain some employees? But that was just a thought. I mean, what do you guys think? Do you think if we could eliminate some of the paperwork, if not all of it, streamline the job, makes the job easier, detoxifies the workplace, and makes it a better place to work? Let me know in the comment section. Again, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I have another video that I'm working on right now, but hit that notification bell, let your friends and family know. Keep on rocking.